in Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as well. So this is fabulous. So this is going to save me a hell of a lot of time doing copy and pasting into different places. So I'm not going to stay on long today. Just so I can get. Oh, yeah, yeah, Kesha. I'm not staying on long today. I just wanted to wish everybody happy Christmas, Easter. I spent a long time trying to suddenly work all of this out. Instead of it taking me 10 minutes to do everything, it's taken me a good 40 minutes to work out all the technicalities because there wasn't sound. Anyway, we are on, which is great. And I'm not quite sure who I should be looking at. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. So many years that we haven't seen each other. And Rima, oh my goodness, there's so many people. Hi, Teresa. Oh, this is interesting. So this is my first time going live on Instagram. I'm not normally over Instagram very often, so it's lovely to be on here. Merry Christmas, I know. It's like Christmas every day. Actually, my porter where I live, his name is Christmas in Italian. His name is Natale. Anyway, so I wished him Happy Christmas. I did it again. I was like, Bon Natale. Anyway. Right. So what I wanted to speak about today is it's really weird because I don't know where to look. So if I look over here, then I'm not looking at you guys, and you're actually all over here and not on Facebook at the moment. I think it's running on Facebook. What I wanted to speak about today is seeds of intention. So I'm just going to be brief and talk about that, about what we think about and what we plant into our minds. So it's the same. So if you think about a seed, right? If you think about, I was walking today. Oh, thanks, Rima. I was out having a walk today, and you could just see everything was springing back to life. And this weekend it's all about rebirth, renewal, resurrection. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. Oh, it's nice that you're keeping watching and keeping track. I like to see your posts too. And it was just beautiful. It was so beautiful to see these barren branches suddenly having sprouts. Sprouts. When you're coming onto Facebook, say hi. I'm not quite sure how to see the comments on Facebook anymore, but I'm going to work it out. This is something new that I'm doing. So, and it just made me think about, you've got the universal cycle of life. It's the law of the universe. If we take an acorn, for example, the acorn, it falls off the tree onto the floor into fertile soil, and it goes in there, and we would just forget about it, but it's the natural kind of law of the universe that, if you're just looking at the soil, there seems to be nothing there, but there's something growing inside. So it's like the seeds that we have in our mind, the seeds that, our thoughts, our ideas, our creativity. Hi, Steve! Gosh, we're all over the place, everywhere coming on. Happy Easter to you all, lovely to see you all. So it's the same, right? So you have the acorn that goes into the earth, and the natural process of nature is that acorn grows and it becomes a tree, right? And it's just the cycle of the seasons. We never have two winters right next to each other. We never have two autumns right next to each other. We have a natural cycle of the universe of growth, right? So the acorn falls off, the leaves fall off the tree, the leaves go back into the earth, okay, become the kind of the compost to help that acorn that's fallen off the tree grow into another tree, right? And then the leaves come up on the tree. So it's the same. It's the same for us. It's the same for us. Exactly the same. And if the tree recreates itself in life, we as human beings, we can recreate ourselves, but not just into another tree, right? The gift that we have, the gift that God has given us is to be able to create things that are new, things that we're not at the moment. So this is what I mean about being intentional with our seeds. We have this ability, we are master creators, we've been given this gift that we can be whatever we want to be. We are limitless, as I always say, we are limitless, we are master creators. So when we're planting that seed, when we have that thought in our mind, it's important to nurture that thought and not let our limiting beliefs and our fears get in the way and hold us back. You suddenly have a little narrative saying, oh, you can't do it, or you haven't got time, or maybe tomorrow, I'm busy at work, or, I haven't got enough money, or, and we have this little narrative that when we have this wonderful idea of doing something or being something else or learning something new, an idea doesn't turn into anything unless you do something about it. So when that seed is planted in your mind, and if you let that little voice of limiting beliefs and negativity get in the way, it is going to kill that seed, it's going to kill that idea, that wonderful creativity that you have in your mind. Okay? So what's really important is that when you have an idea, that you need to be intentional. You can also control your ideas and control what you want to happen in your life. Okay, so if you're looking at your life at the moment and you see results that you're not happy about, okay, think about it in reverse. Well, okay, so if my results aren't what I want them to be, where is that coming from? You can actually work back and think, okay, so what are these thoughts? Because it all starts in the mind, and this is what then comes through you, and this is what becomes your reality outside. So if you're intentional about what you want to do, the next step is when you have an idea, and I always say you must have really, really big goals, right? When I'm jumping about here a bit, but I just want to share with you, I remember I was in primary school, I was probably about between 8 to 10 years old, and I don't know who said it to me or where I got it from. Somebody said to me, aim for the stars and you'll reach to the top of the trees. And that has stayed with me my whole life. Basically, you aim for the stars, because if you aim as high as you can, even if you get halfway there, that's absolutely amazing, right? But if you only aim for the top of the trees, you're going to get to the first branch, which is going to be pretty crap. So, have your idea, your wonderful idea, your creative idea of what you want to do, and then you need to visualize. You need to visualize that idea of it already being here, because it already exists. Everything already exists. Everything's already here, right? You just need to think it and believe it. I mean, I'm being a bit synthetic here in how you manifest your best life and what you want in life. But the basics of it is you have your idea and then you visualize it and get really excited about it, get really juicy about it. When you think about things that really fire you up inside and get you going. I mean, really think things that really make you excited, that stimulate you. This is how you want to feel. This is the feeling that you want to have with your ideas and your goals. You want to get juicy about your goals. You want to get juicy about your ideas, right? You want to get excited about it. I don't know why I say juicy or not, but it's kind of, I'm feeling very juicy. You want to get juicy about your ideas, right? So it's such a shame because I can't see any comments on Facebook. So on this side, I'm on a multi-streaming app over here, but I'm on my mobile here on Instagram, so I can actually see you on here, which is great. Juicy, yeah, I know it's juicy, Lucy. But it's true. It's like getting to that juicy feeling, right? It's like going back to the seed. right? So if the acorn falls into earth that's like really dry, really barren, there is no compost, it's not going to grow. It needs juicy soil, right? It needs fertile soil. And your ideas and your goals need fertile soil for them to grow. So you need to be intentional, you need to get juicy about your goals, you need to visualize those goals, right? And then when you're in that kind of feeling, in that kind of excitement, in that feeling, that's when the magic happens. That's when things happen, really do happen, because you're just gonna naturally, the things that you do are gonna, the things that come into your life, the things that you put out are gonna be things that are gonna be attracting that goal towards you. And it may mean that you need to take a course. Well, it depends on what. I took that courses, so I'm always taking courses and learning to get to my goal. So, I have my goals in life. I have various different goals. I'm writing a book at the moment. Some of you know that I'm writing a book. I've never written a book before, and that's my goal. Getting really juicy about it, getting really excited about it, right? But then I had to learn about how can I write? How can I write? How's the best way to write? So I took a course, and that's your target. So your seed is a seed, and then you want to be intentional. You want to visualize it, but then you don't just lie on your bed or lay on the sofa and daydream about it. Okay. And this is what a lot of people mistake about manifesting what they want into their lives. I think, well, it's enough for me to just sit down and meditate and visualize it, and then it's going to kind of magically appear in my life. You've got to be really intentional about it, and it means that you need to take action steps as well, right? And you need to have faith. You need to have faith and believe. You need to believe. So this is where you get to this juicy feeling. You believe that it's going to happen, right? But faith without action, you've got to act. You've got to do something. So you can't just sort of sit down and think, oh, it's just going to arrive. So you're gonna cultivate the seed in your mind. Okay. So this weekend, this period, April, and this is the Rise Up Challenge. Okay. So my coach has basically, as you know now, I think, has got us doing 30 days where you have to come on live every single day. I did. The first day I kind of planned it, second day I planned it, third day I was in the middle of the street, and I just felt that I wanted to talk about seeds instead of what I've been planning to talk about. And today, self-belief is key. Yeah, absolutely, Stephanie, self-belief is key. Yeah, you've got to believe in yourself, right, first. And sometimes you don't want to be telling anybody else. You've got to believe in yourself, because you have naysayers and people that kind of put you off because they're of their fears and of their limiting beliefs, and they kind of project that onto you, right? So I'm coming on every day for 30 days. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about, but I'm going to be sharing the love, spreading the love, with the tips. So at the moment on my mind is seeds, and planting those seeds into juicy, fertile soil, so that this year turns out to be an amazing year, and that what you're working on actually comes to fruition. So I may some days, oh, thanks, Steve. I'm looking forward to seeing you in May. Hopefully you can travel. I was thinking about you the other day. Pollyanna is waiting for you. So I'm going to be on every single day. So it's the Rise Up Challenge, and I just want to leave you with this. So when you've got your idea, right, and remember, you can create your ideas. So it's not just some random thoughts. You've been given this gift that you can create your thoughts, right? So you can have a negative thought, or you can have a positive thought. So we're going to go for the positive thoughts, right? I know, I can't wait to see you either. So you're going to go for the positive thoughts. Then you're going to get juicy about that idea, right? You're going to get into it, visualize it. It's actually over there. It's over there on my little desk there, where I sit down there. It's my little peaceful meditation prayer chair corner. And I've got my current goals. I've written, and I'm specific. because you've got to put out specifically into the universe what you want. Okay, so you've got to be really specific, and just don't say, I mean, it could be, you might have different goals. It could be a financial goal. Give it a number. Give it a figure. Okay, give a number, because if you just say, oh, I want to have lots of money, could be anything. You could end up with a load of rupees, right? Right? So put a number and the currency as well. Anyway, I'm digressing. So you're going to have your seed, your juicy. I'm not digressing because it's all part of it, really. And get juicy about it, right? Believe it, and take the action steps. So you have your goal and set your targets to get to that goal. Remembering, and this is what I'm going to leave you with, to then just release it and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Don't get so anxious and desperate about the goal, because you're going to miss the beauty of the journey. Okay, and sometimes the journey, in the middle of your journey, you might actually change your goal slightly because of the journey that you're on. So enjoy every day. Enjoy every day, okay? And find bliss every day. Get out into nature if you can every day. Put your feet in the ground every day. You can find your bliss in lots of little things. Even a cup of tea, which is a very blissful moment for me. My son laughs at me because I have my tea moment. A tea sent over from England, because you can't buy it here with proper English tea. So right, so I think that's all. I just like to actually a few tiny little words, so visualizing it. Yeah, so we're in a new season. It's springtime, the flowers are out, things are growing, and it's time for us and for you to grow and blossom as well. So don't forget, I'm not sure if any of this is going to stay, because this is a completely new way that I'm doing it. So we'll see. But if it does save and you think it might help somebody else, share it with them. Share it with them too. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. Maybe in this format. If it doesn't work in this format, I will find out the solution. Right, okay, so I love you guys. Happy Easter. I'm going downstairs now I'm having lamb and potatoes, so they should be almost ready in the oven. So anyway, so happy Easter. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Kesha. Love you all. Bye. Now, how do I stop this? Oh, I'm glad it inspired you, Kesha. Ciao, Steve. Bye. Bisous. And, hang on. Here. Okay, bye, Facebook. Oh, it's hilarious. Trying to do two at the same time.